Hello and welcome to another video. Thank you to everybody who liked the previous video. That was great. Huge thanks to all the subscribers. Still building up the numbers, and hopefully we can get to the magic 2,000 soon. So we'll see. Anyway, today we're going to be looking at an ebook which was recently published, and I've not read it yet, I've not looked at it, so we're going to go through it together and see whether it's useful or not. The book that we're reviewing today is 30 Role Plays for TEFL, and it's written by Pete Clements and Richard McCulley, and it's published under Peachy Publications. There is a website for Peachy Publications, and there are various books that you can have a look at, and they're all downloadable. Okay, so we're having a look at the most recent book that's been published by these publishers, and we'll see what it's like. And obviously from the title you can gather it's about role plays. I'm assuming it is, but let's see. So first page, it looks very colourful, lots of nice pictures. Various situations. You've got people in the bottom right hand corner, bottom left hand corner in a Halloween outfit, a restaurant, neighbours I guess, and people by themselves as well. Let's see how the book is. There's a nice introduction, the reason for the book, and some great things about role plays. So with role plays, obviously they are a benefit for the student. They can practice certain functions and language in a particular scenario or situation. Provides learners with that all needed confidence, like booking a train ticket, or how to get cinema tickets, or how to get a bus ticket, various other things. And it says depending on the role play itself, they can replicate real world tasks. So there's a reason for the books, and there's also how they like to use role plays. A few technical points. Okay, so role plays follow a standard format. They're designed for 2 students. They include suggested topics and language points, but with a flexibility included. There's a follow-up section which is great, so things to consider after the role play. Personalization, learners take the lead. Each role play has a digital version. You can use these in the classroom if you have a projector and an internet connection. Or you can share the link or QR code with your students and they can see the materials on their mobile phones or devices. Very good. Interesting. Writing your own role plays, 10 things to consider. That's very good. Yep. Very, very good. Yeah. So, a nice introduction from Richard and Pete. And let's see. So, Pete Clements. Lovely chap. I've worked with him in the UK, and he's currently in Thailand, Bangkok, I believe. He's an ELT author and editor. He has a wonderful little blog as well, a little website, so definitely recommend for you to review his website. Wonderful. I'll put a link in the description below. Richard McCulley, I've not worked with him. I'm not fully aware of him. He's also based in Bangkok, so they must work together. And he also has a website as well, an expat website. That's great. Okay, so the first role play, the technologically challenged customer. Okay, yeah, very good. Digital material. Let's just go and have a look at the digital material together and see what it's like. Yeah, so let's go through. First thing. Oh, okay, very good. It's like a presentation. Discussion, preparation for the students before they do the role play. Okay, You've got student A, you've got student B. This is nice, I like this, this is fantastic. Definitely useful for a classroom with a projector, but not a problem. Follow-up discussion. Okay, so what was student A and student B? Okay, you can click on either student A. You're a sales assistant at a mobile phone shop. Student A is a customer. I guess student B is a customer. Deal with their questions and requests. Try to remain calm and patient. Remember, the customer is always right. Okay, despite a few slight, well, just one mistake that I've just spotted. The material is fantastic, actually. Student B. Oh yeah, student B. You'd like the sales assistant, that's meant to be student A. So just a few updates, I guess, with the materials, online materials. Other than that, that's fine. You might need the sales assistant to explain a few times. I guess, you know, with that error in mind, maybe it's best to just refer to sales assistant and customer rather than student A and student B, because it just gives you the slight oversight with regards to deciding who is the customer and who is the sales assistant. But other than that, it's very good. So I guess you run that role play, you monitor, you provide feedback. Maybe they could do it again with a different partner. It's entirely up to you. And then there's a follow-up discussion. So which sales assistant was the most helpful and patient? Which customer was the hardest to deal with? Why? And how do you prefer to learn about technology? Very good, very good. I like it. And then, oh, very good. So you've got Peachy Publications. Oh, very nice. I like that. You got Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and YouTube. I've not looked at his YouTube before, so should we dive in? Why not? Oh, Vimeo. Okay, it's in Vimeo. Interesting. Okay. Well, Nick Peachy, there he is. So he's the main guy for publishing all these digital materials. Anyway, so first thing, I like the materials. It really comes out. You can bring it out of the eBook. It refers to a particular website. Students can go through, they can go on their little mobile devices and use it as well, so that's very good. And you've got the topic, you've got the possible language, just a few things to consider, I suppose, before you go into the classroom, but I like it, it's really good. And a picture, you can really bring that picture out. And you've got the whole procedure. So let's have a look at Roleplay 2, let's see. So Roleplay 2 passengers on a plane, okay? Based on interaction between two people sitting on a plane. It's very open. There's no control or dedicated language, I suppose. It's open, and whatever the language emerges from this roleplay is quite useful. So you've got greetings, airplane vocabulary, starting, ending a conversation. I suppose you could have pause markers or thought markers, you know, like hesitation, that sort of thing. And let me think about it. Oh, I don't know. These sort of little phrases that would be quite useful. You've got the digital material, you've got the procedure, you've got the tips. So a tip, tell student B they can't go to the bathroom or run away. From student A, they need to think of a good way to end the conversation. Tell student A they must be as creative as possible to keep the conversation going. So it's like, and you've got follow-up, and so you've got the materials here. Let's have a look at the digital materials and let's see if it matches with the ebook material. So again, I've not been through this is the first time I'm looking at it with you. You've got the QR code, so you could show it up on the projector and the students can scan it with their phones or mobile devices. Okay, So you've got nice conversation. That's good. I like it. Let's have a look at this. You love talking to new people. Yeah, it matches very well. Student B. You're a passenger on a plane travelling alone. Okay. Oh, slight Americanism here. Travelling. Is it double L or one L? You tell me. Yeah, that matches very well. And then follow up. Yep, you've got some nice follow-up discussions there. And the end. I like this. I like the fact that you have the material available and it's all prepared for you, and all you need to do is just deliver it for the students. It's wonderful. Actually, it's very, very good, and it saves a lot of photocopying. So well done all. Yeah. Okay, finally, let's have a look at the third and final role play together, and we'll see how it is. So the question is, who will get the bill? I suppose who's going to pay? And it's based around a situation in a restaurant. Two friends are having dinner together and both would like to pay the bill. So I'm guessing it's three students in total. You've got a procedure. You can show a picture, ask them what's happening. You've got various questions to consider. Okay, it's just two people again. And I suppose rather than the waiter or restaurant owner coming over, it's just two students. But I guess with this material you could exploit it, and you could have 3 or 4 or 5 people, and it's using that negotiating language to see. But yeah, I like that. So yeah, interesting. Finally, let's have a look at the digital material. I like this. This is fantastic. It's wonderful. You've got the role play. You've got student A. You're eating with a friend. A meal to congratulate them. However, they want to pay too, as it's your birthday. Think reasons why you should be the one who pays. Why their promotion is more important than your birthday. Okay, so yeah, it's your birthday. You want to pay for the meal. However, they want to pay as you've just been promoted at work. Think of the reasons why their birthday is more important than your promotion. Very interesting. So I like this. It's really good. It sets up very nicely, and I guess it's suitable for just not only just students, like university or secondary school, adolescent students, but also adults as well. That's fantastic. And finally, follow-up discussion. So it all follows the same format. And then finally, a little. I like this. This is lovely. So you can see the format. It's setting up. You've got discussions. You've got the role play. Then you've got a follow-up discussion, and that's it. So it's really well thought out. The layout's fantastic, and I love the ebook. It's really nice, actually. So those are the 3 role plays. So that's the book. That's 30 role plays for TEFL. It's very, very interesting. I like it. I suppose it's not a criticism, but maybe something to include in a future edition would be the general topics, like a list of the topics which are included in the role plays, and the page number, and that would link into the role play. Because for me, if I'm teaching about food and I want to do a food role play, it would be nice to just skip ahead in the book, but it's not a criticism, it's just a suggestion, and I do like it. It's really interesting. There's lots of ideas, but other than that, it's a wonderful book. You just, as with any lesson, you need to prepare and just double check and make sure that everything's ready for the class, but there's a lot already prepared for you, and as you had seen, You just need to click the link, it will go onto a particular website and you just follow it and it's like a presentation. But yeah, thanks to Peter and Richard for letting me review this book. It's greatly appreciated, and if there's a particular book that you would like to be reviewed in the future, please let me know. I'll be happy to review that. And I'm gonna add a link to all the necessary web pages below, and you can have a look at these websites. And I hope you are able to get this book, because it's really useful. It is an ebook, it's downloaded in PDF, and as you can see, it's quite interactive, and I suppose you could access it on a variety of devices, not just a laptop, but also an iPad or a particular tablet, as well as mobile phone, of course. So thank you very much. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Happy teaching. Bye bye.